After we hit the plus, it gives us the condition. We name the condition. Interior walls. Interior walls. This is, we did this before, and I did linear interior walls, and we went off and did a calculation. What I'd like to highlight for you here is that notice this dialog box is prompting a lot of good data. And here's one that's needed for this week's exercise. Notice here it says dimension height. We can enter a height of a certain element of scope. If we're doing a linear takeoff, we can also take advantage of calling out the height to achieve different dimensions or different calculations. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to assume that the height is 8 feet 0 inches. Same way you do data entry, the raw number, 800, representing 8 feet 0 inches. And then from there, I would recommend go to the notes, and you could say assume interior wall height is 8 feet 0 inches. So here again, our style or condition is linear. It's interior walls. But we're going ahead and providing some key dimension for another reason. And notice here it's the quantity. Because right now the condition we set up is linear, so it provides length at linear feet. Notice here that if I go quantity 2, I can say surface area single count. Surface area single side. So notice here, I'm going to do a linear takeoff, but with a provided height, I can achieve a second quantity because I'm providing that height to achieve a square footage. So then I hit OK, and I can start by my interior walls of grabbing our wall. Notice here, I just did this one wall. Here's my interior wall. Notice because I have two quantities, it's interior walls, it's telling me the length, and because I prescribed the height, it's giving me that second quantity. It's pretty cool. So you can say, okay, I got 20 linear feet of wall, which equates to 157 feet. And from here, we could go about and just start doing our takeoff. And we go wall to wall, and we can just start doing all our wall systems. And you choose your method or how your approach, and you just do your walls to walls to walls, and you're just grabbing all these walls. There's features of grid or clicks to make sure it's orthographic or it's the north, south, east, west. You saw a click. As you see, the quantities start picking up. So it's kind of cool. Let's take it further. Let's say it's an interior wall, and likelihood we have drywall or finishes on both sides, not just one side, because when we double click on this condition, we want to go back. I calculate surface area from that designated height of one side, single side. Let's do a quantity 3 and say, let's pretend we have drywall on both sides. Look at all the options we have. So I'm going to say both sides. And notice here, I dragged across, I have quantity 1, quantity 2, quantity 3. Pretty neat? So it really, on screen can give you a lot of, if you do a single takeoff, if you have some known parameters, you can grab quantities in different unit measures to serve your needs. Questions on this? Let's start another condition. let's do a count condition. I'm gonna count doors. And I press OK. Actually, I want to change my color. It's now blue, which competes with our interior walls. And choose yellow, click OK. And from here, I'm doing doors, and you grab door 1. See how I'm just clicking on the doors, and I'm doing these counts of all my doors. And you're going to door counts, and you just continue on your door counts. Now here, I have doors 9 each. But let's say, for instance, I have an exterior door versus an interior door. Estimating wise, good chance that this one has a different price than this one. Exterior versus interior door. So we may need to separate it to then take it out. By taking it out, we can press the arrow button, click on the exterior, or highlight it, press delete, and it takes it away. So you can manipulate, once you do it, you can undo, call it, things. You can create then another condition, and you can call count, and we could call it exterior doors. Get another color. Let's do purple. Okay, and our exterior door is here, and here, and let's pick up these sliding doors over here. So exterior doors. Take it further. You may say, boy, I like the colors, but I don't care for boxes. I want to change that. You double click on the exterior doors or your condition, and notice the shapes. It's defaulted to a square. Do a pull down menu, and you can actually put in a door. Right hand door, left hand door, double door. Press door, and look at the diagram. You can see how it changed to a double door. Now, for example, that's not a double door. That's a sliding door. I'm just showing diagrammatically. You can symbolically show it differently. Yes.
You can change the size of it too, because
Yes.
it's really small.
Yes, exactly right. You can change. So on-screen has some opportunities. You can modify the format to serve your needs. Take it further. Let's say I like these symbols, and I see my dialog box give me quantities, but I really wish I could see a legend. So like I have, it was a box, I don't know what this thing really is. I'd like to add a legend. By adding a legend, you go to View, come down, Image Legend. And we click on it. And by doing Image Legend, I'm going to scroll up, look at that. The legend will be populated on your drawing. So when you print a PDF, not only you have it diagrammatically showing how you did your takeoff, but it's going to give you a legend and the quantities there. Now you can even go in more into the legend. You can customize it. You can say display this only, and display this and don't display those. So you can modify the arrangement, the order, what you want to show, what you don't want to show.
That was my question.
Yeah.
How to customize the legend.
You can customize the legend, and it can really serve well, because I think a good deliverable is going to show you what you're doing a takeoff, but kind of summarize the totals up top. So I showed you the legend. I showed you the condition doors. We can do another condition here. We can just do windows.
I also say where the students will be good to go onto Construct Connect. They actually have tutorials in depth on screen, and can even show you how hyperlink pages, how to organize everything that's needed.
Yeah.
I will advise everyone to try that.
It's offered where?
Okay, on screen is offered by Construct Connect.
Yeah.
That's the company. So go onto their website or just style on-screen Construct Connect tutorial, and
Little
they have-
videos, right?
Huh?
They have little videos.
They have a full video of everything you need to
Yeah.
learn on screen.
It's neat.
So that's how I got that.
So you can just change it. I'm gonna go ahead and Windows, I'm just gonna call it these types of windows. And I'm gonna just click them in. You can see how they show and so on. So you can populate the legend, Windows type 1. It's really pretty neat. If you have different types of windows, you could go back and show, this shows windows, but you can create another condition, count, and you could say double hung windows. And you change it to a different color, and you can do it, I'm just gonna say this color, blue, and okay. And I'm just gonna click on these guys, just demonstrate here, window and window. So if you have to display doors of type or windows of type, just create a new condition, and you can just really present this well. As Jose has mentioned, you can also customize how you want, you can do, and we're gonna do this in a future week, you can do insert, and you can do different subtitles. So you can present fairly well. Questions? Thank you for Aaron and Rick on the videos there. Construct Connect.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the company itself.
Questions on this? Again, reminder for the deliverables, it's a print PDF and a file. For the file, it's export bid package. To create, and notice when you create, it's that OSP, not OST, OSP. Questions on this? Okay, wrapping up.